are, Siesta Key, Florida, brand new project. This is the Hodges project. Starting to really come together. We're right on the water, so it's a beautiful spot. Really difficult project, super tight, hardly any access. We got guys working on the house at the same time, so piles of dirt, equipment everywhere. Getting these machines and the rocks to the back, very difficult. The street is actually so small that we had to unload the rocks about a half a mile away and drive each pallet back and forth. I was just kind of out here looking for another spillway rock. I think I found something good for the left side of the grotto. We barely squeezed the excavator back here. We have 2 grotto rocks. I'm not sure that we're going to need this one. It's really hard to find grotto rocks these days.
You just want to go against it like that? Yeah. It's very shady, that rock. Just go slow over there.
Yeah, he's got his reggae on. Hey man, you're having too much fun. You got to pay me to work. How about that? Look at you. What's your favorite nickname?
Crazy Craig.
Crazy Craig.
Oh, crazy mother Craig.
You know, the thing about this project, one of the more difficult challenges is that there's such a significant elevation change from the house to the water. You know, we're changing about 5 feet. So we have the pool 5 foot out of the ground, so we're bouldering the backside to just give it a really cool natural look and vibe. Then we're going to do some nice landscaping back here, some seating areas, some turf. Here you can like go up to your boat. The water's not looking really pretty right now because we just got over Hurricane Ian. Hopefully this will clear up in a couple months and be back to that turquoise, beautiful island vibe. So if you kind of climb up here on the Infinity Edge Basin, you get a good perspective of the grotto from right here. So even though there was really just a bench for a rock, we were able to still get a grotto built in there. So that was the big challenge for Old Man and Crash. They had to find some thinner, flatter rocks to kind of push against the wall and kind of bump out the sides. So this is actually a planter right here. So we have a big radius. There's going to be a palm tree right in here. There's a ton of plumbing here. I mean, this has a big infinity edge. It's got a grotto. It's got a big spa. All this plumbing has to go back around the side of the house so you don't hear the pumps. So as you can see, we had to really very neatly stack all our plumbing right there. So we have all this plumbing. There's like this floating water that spills into the spa. There's some real modern style kind of up next to the house. It kind of transitions out to a more organic style. So we really have a modern Zen fusion going here. And no matter what the challenge is, we're up for it. Planter. So I really wanted the pool design to kind of encompass the existing house structure. So here we have a column from the house landing inside this planter. So this elevated water feature is just very still, reflective water that disappears infinities almost 360 degrees minus where the planter is, spilling into the spa spilling into the pool, and the pool spilling into that natural backdrop. You know, this water is very still. It's just gonna disappear this direction. So we have this layering effect of water just kind of flowing out to the ocean. And then we have fire coming up out of the water. Here he comes to save the day. Mighty old man is on his way. I mean, it would be nice if it was slightly bigger, but out of all the rocks, I think this is the only one that would really work in that corner to the side of the grotto. I think what we would do is we'd build up on top of that rock, height of that concrete ledge beam, and then set one over the 2 of them. And then that way we get the spillway a little bit higher. We need something almost like trapezoidal, kind of like a triangular point to one side. And this rock right here, I think, could be a good fit. And there might be other ones in here. Get it to the height of the beam and then put another one on top. You're only 3 days in the rock work. I mean, the grotto's coming together. You and Crash working well? Has he been crabby?
No, he actually saved me because I was going to do that whole front in stone. And then he came and said, I think I can build this with the lid I got. And I'm like, cool. I was just worried because the lids that we had were only 8.5 foot, and I didn't think I could span that. I'd only have like 6 inches of bearing on either side.
Right.
But then he kept stepping in, and
Right.
it worked out perfect, and it looks really good.
The old man still here working with Crash. And
Good to have Crash back.
yeah, back at it. You know, some days he feels like working, some days he doesn't. Well, old man, you guys are knocking it out here. I know we've all been busy trying to clean up after Hurricane Ian. I mean, my 6 acres was just such a mess.
Water just come through the roof. 3 trees and a utility pole on the roof, so there's holes everywhere on the roof. So now everything inside's got water damage.
So are you getting mold inside now?
I don't know.
You got to be careful
I don't
with
even
the
know
mold.
if we can live in the house.
Go to the mountains.
Yeah, no, not yet. That's my
Right.
retirement plan. I come back from vacation and find pipes sticking out of the wall. You can't build up on this beach. So had to tear this all off. Now I have a hard line in the stonework that I gotta fix. And so I'll come up to the stone, but then I'll set another basketball or different spots just to break up that line. I have to take them out. Irrigation and electrical for that planter in there. I got a tunnel underneath this footer. It's like, the stone needs to go down to this level.
Well, I mean, I just really appreciate you still, you know, working and knocking it out, even though your house is flooded and we, you know, we're all just trying to bounce back from Ian. You're the best, man.
Well, thank you.
Love you. So yeah, that's it. All right, enough mushy stuff. Get back to work.